Week 2 in the books. WBE Sawsbucks coming out with the solid, quality, giant, other adjectives that have to do with the sheer volume of the victory we had in Week 2, going up against Uzi Gunner, a very, very talented battler in his history. And honestly, a battle that I did not have a lot of confidence about going in, just because he's very good. He's very good, very good. But after eking out that 1-0 victory and coming so close against Dan, we could very well be 2-0 without any real stretch of the imagination. No mental gymnastics required to just visualize or really think about how easy it'd be for the Sawsbucks to be 2-0 this year against two quality players. But alas, we are 1-1. We cannot get ahead of ourselves. We cannot focus on what could be, what should be, what might be. We got to focus on what is. And what is, the Sawsbucks are 1-1. Looking for a way to go above 500, to go 2-1. And that is the focus this week against under the radar, the Maryland Torterapins. John Torturapins. Nicholas Turturopins. They're related. Nicholas Turturro and John Turturro. Transformers was John Turturro, and Nicholas Turturro was most recently in an episode of Law & Order SVU, Season 21, Episode 9, I believe. Watched it last night. It's a good one. Big fan of Law & Order SVU. I've seen pretty much all of them. The only ones I haven't seen are the new ones. I'm catching up on those. But yeah, I know. If you're going to ask, I'm going to tell you. I've seen all the Law & Order SVU. How about the one with Hilary Duff? Yep, no, I've seen the one with Hilary Duff. I've seen it. I've seen it. Let's just, enough about my Law & Order SVU watching. Let's get to the questions that you guys asked me on Twitter. So let's go ahead and let's get there now. The first question. I think as far as MVP goes, you gotta give it to the squad as a whole. That's a cop-out answer. I know. You guys want some headline material. You want some sound bites of me picking one player over another, so you can, write some back page articles about how there's a divide in the Sawsbucks you can try to exploit, and you wedge your way in there like water eroding through the Grand Canyon. But not on this team, not in this locker room. It's a team effort. Everyone's doing their part. From Kaparaja, I still can't pronounce her name, buddy. I'm sorry. Is it Kaparaja? Kaparaja? Is it Kaparaja? Kaparaja sounds right. But it just, with my history of pronouncing names, it's just not very good. To Sanaconda, to Selgor, everyone. Okay, everyone right now playing their part. The MVP for the Sawsbucks is our fucking energy. It's our goddamn energy, baby. We keep it 100 all the time. I'm sorry, that was, okay, so I ran into some 13-year-olds down at the Stop and Shop, and they were skateboarding, doing their kick flips and ollies, and they used the phrase, keeping it 100, and I asked them, I was like, hey, young whippersnapper, what are you, a little rapscallion? What is keeping it 100 mean? And he said, Grandpa, it's your age. And I punched him in the fucking mouth. But then as I'm pummeling this child in the face, in the jaw with my fist, because he called me old, he said, "Oh no, it means we're keeping it real. It means we're doing the best we can." And I stopped punching him, because that's a crime I'd be committing. It's a good thing I didn't actually admit to that on camera. They record these. I gotta go. The season so far is good. We're 1-1 with a close loss, so I have no reason to believe that I can't beat everybody. Just like I beat that 13-year-old kid outside of their stoppage. I figure if I make enough jokes about it, people will think I'm lying instead of me actually beating up a 13-year-old in front of a Stop and Shop. Season's good, unlike that kid's fucking jaw. His name was something dumb like, I don't know, like, Presley or Colton. He had boat shoes on. In my head, he did. He was skateboarding. You can't skateboard in boat shoes. Come on. Give the times, guys. You can't kickflip in boat shoes. You can't front slide in boat shoes. Next question. I told myself that I wasn't going to let this stuff get to me after this week. So yeah, I'll give you my thought process on not calling protect against Vaporeon in week 1. So what happened was I was fucking your mother. Next question. I mean, odds are 50-50, right? Either it happens or it doesn't happen. There's the only two outcomes. 50-50. Either I win every game by a 1-0 margin or lose every game by an 0-1 margin, or I don't. 50-50. And how I'm prepping Caparaja, I feel like I'm just saying it wrong. Caparaja? Caparaja's probably right, huh? Yeah. You know what? That's how I'm prepping him. By just trying to pronounce his name correctly, and every time I get closer and closer to the actual pronunciation, his confidence level goes up a little bit. So, Caparaja, that's how we're prepping him, baby. We're getting him going. We're just name recognition, you know? Once the country knows who he is. You know, it's hard, like, in a small market team like the Milwaukee Sawsbucks to really become a star, but I feel like if anyone's got the opportunity, it's Caparaja. So, full steam ahead. Or whatever, you know, trains do. Because I imagine we're a train. Shout out to you, Quad City DJs. Come on, ride the train and ride it. Next question, guys. Next question. Yeah, I mean, listen, we're prepping the same every week, okay? We are trying to go out there, get a W, come home, have gratuitous sex with our partners. That's about it, okay? That is the trajectory we're trying to follow. So we're prepping, you know, for both those things in sequence. You know, first we're going, you know, how can we get the W against the opponent that we're playing? And then 2, how can we go home and just disrespect, but not disrespectfully make love to our partners, you know, like, because they want to be disrespected, right? They do. So, especially, you know, I know for an instant, for a fact that Hitmontop's, you know, lady friend, she is a dirty, dirty girl. So, listen, we're all part of her OnlyFans, okay? It's weird, but, you know, we don't judge here. We don't shame here in the Sawsbucks locker room. We are very open and accepting of everyone's choices. Except, you know what? We were, except for the fact that, I'm going to go ahead and throw one of the guys under the bus, except for the fact that Selgor, to hype himself up for this coming week, watched Suicide Squad, and as you know, that is the worst movie that's ever been made. So, Selgor, you're lucky I didn't bench you for the week for that. We talked about this. Every choice but watching Suicide Squad is an okay choice. Don't do it again. I'm sorry. I know. It was going to start something. There's going to be tweets about it. We're going to see articles about it. Okay, I'm sure ESPN's going to pick it up a little bit. So, listen, he and I are cool, but I just got to be public about it. For transparency's sake. Okay? Don't watch Suicide Squad and expect me not to at least give you a little just shot to the ribs. You know? So, let's go ahead and let's get the next question. It'd be Roto. Yeah, he was that blue demon guy that was talking about Kurama's mom or something, that he's like tracking Kurama's mom, and Kurama just fucking killed him. Let's go ahead and get one more question in there before we skedaddle. Yeah, bringing that back. Yeah. Because this, you know, this last week I was all about making a sound decision and the clear-headed play, and we all know there are no people in society more clear-headed and more rational than those who choose to wear luchador masks for everyday activities. It's fucking embarrassing.